and welcome back to Brown Beautiful. First of all, let me wish you all a happy new year. I know it's pretty late in the day, but I wanted to take this opportunity to wish you all and thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your subscriptions, all your comments. Despite the fact that I haven't been active for the last 3 weeks, I will be more active now because, you know, all the redecorating and the stuff that we wanted to do in the house is almost at an end. So I will be free here, and my son has also been really busy with his schoolwork. He's had some tests and stuff, and you know, new concepts he's learning, so I've been busy with that and we've just been swamped. In any case, I am back now with this video, and this has been a much requested video, so I decided to do it in the new year. I've been asked by so many of you and some of my friends as well to do a work job interview kind of makeup, or just like an everyday makeup. I have done this in the past, but I haven't been really focused and, you know, on a job interview or at work. Now, I worked in media for the longest time, so this is the kind of makeup that I would do to work every single day. Obviously, you'd want to do what suits you best depending on your career and where you work. So you may want to go easy on the eyes, and you may want to, you know, have like really dark lips, or you may just want an overall, you know, nude kind of makeup. So it's up to you. These are the techniques, these are the things that I would be able to do early in the morning. And for me, this is not really an effort. For me, putting on false lashes any time of the day is an effort, so I've completely omitted that out. But if you'd like, you can add to it. So this is a very versatile makeup. You can use any kind of lip color to go with this look. I used my Bobbi Brown University palette. This is the eyes, and it's so beautiful, and I used this one shade here, but you could use any of these. The idea for me is I always try to have like one eyeshadow, and that's the only thing I can work early in the morning with, you know. This kind of makeup takes about 7 to 10 minutes for me. Even if I'm really rushed, I will always do my eyes because, you know, that's just the way, that's just what I love. And I always use glossy lips in the winter and in the spring. I don't know why that is. And at work, I always tend to use glossy lips. I don't use matte lips at all. And I always carry you know, a lip gloss with me. It's very easy to touch up. It wears off really well. I don't touch up the rest of my makeup. So as you'll see, the whole intention of this makeup is to make it last and not touch up at all. So if you'd like to see how I achieve this, then please stay tuned and keep watching. So here I am applying the Embryolisse moisturizer that I love in the winter. I'm using the Artist 7 brush for this because I thought I was going to put my foundation on with this as well. And then I clean forgot and I used my sponge instead. But anyway, this is what I'm doing, and I usually like doing this, you know, using a foundation brush to put in my moisturizer. Then I'm going in with the InstaGlow CC cream by The Body Shop. Usually I love layering products. I use very thin layers of it, but I love layering my base products. Then I'm going to mix my foundation of choice, and that's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer mixed with the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. And I'm using my spatula for some reason. My cosmetic palette is down below, and I just mix the products. And then I'm going to bounce it all over with my Real Techniques Miracle sponge. This is the diamond sponge, and I cannot tell you how much I love this. I don't reach out for my beauty blender anymore. Now this is my favorite sponge, makeup sponge. And if you haven't tried it already, then I totally recommend that you do. Now I'm using the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NW30 and 35. I'm not going cray-cray with this, but I'm still layering because I want to brighten up that inner part of my eye because I have very dark eyelids, as you know. So I'm going to use the Miracle Sponge later to just bounce it all over, but now I'm just applying that with this concealer brush. This will really brighten up the inner corner of my eyes and make me look like I'm all awake, even though I'm actually not. And I'm going to set it all in place with the NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana. And I'm almost done with this powder because I've used it to death and I have to buy a new one. I still have some remaining, but only just. Now moving on to my eyes, and I'm going to use the MAC Paintpot in Groundwork all over my eyelids, just as a base, because we want our makeup to last all day. I'm going to set it again with the NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana, and this will just ensure that the eyeshadows just stay put. And I'm using only the one eyeshadow, and this is from my Bobbi Brown palette. You can see I'm pretty happy with it because I'm actually smiling at the palette. I'm using this all over just to create a nice dark wash of color, and that's all I usually do. I just use one matte eyeshadow and just create a wash of color, and I use every color from burgundy to orange to brown to red, purples, but I just use matte shades, and I just make sure that I blend it all over. And I also blend the edges really well so that the edges are nice and diffused and actually looks like a transition shade. And taking some of that on the lower eyelid as well, because I want this makeup to be visible through my glasses. And I'm just using the ColourPop gel liner in black, and I'm just going to line the upper lash line just to make my eyelashes look a little thicker and give me some definition. So I'm just smudging all of that with the pencil eyeliner. So just tight lining the eyes, and then taking it to the lash line just to give some definition, and that's it. Usually these things, the entire makeup takes me not more than 7 to 8 minutes, and but obviously I'm doing it in front of the camera, so I'm going really slow with it, but usually I'm really fast. So I'm taking this bone color shimmery shade, and then I'm going to pop it on the inner corner of my eyes and also my brow bone. This will just open up the eyes and brighten up that brow bone area a little bit. Now all these things, because we set it with Paintpot and the NYX finishing powder, will last all day and you don't have to touch up. So I'm just using the Sephora long lasting nude eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to rim my lower lash line. And now I'm fixing my eyebrows, nothing too fancy, just taking this Real Techniques brow brush and brushing through the hairs before setting it all in place with a brow gel. And this is a darker brown shade, and usually I use the transparent one, but I have the dark brown one now, so I decided to give it a go. And I really love this one because it doesn't make it look too well done, but also keeps all my crazy hairs in place. Now for the bronzer, I'm using the Milani bronzer in Fake Tan, and obviously you can see I really love the smell of it. And I'm using this huge Sephora fan brush. Oh my god, I love this to apply bronzer all over. And I don't know why the light isn't picking up. This bronzer is the most beautiful bronzer ever. And now for my other favorite, this is the Sweet Cheeks blush palette by NYX. I haven't used it in tutorials, but I've been using it non-stop since I got it in December. And I am just using that peachy shade to just add a pop of color, and I'm using my Real Techniques sponge to do this because I don't have the patience now to get brushes and faff around with multiple brushes. And now taking this Champagne Pop split, I'm using that Champagne Pop shade, not the blush, and I'm just going to highlight the top of my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and just all over. But it's a very subtle highlight, it's not too in your face. And then I'm going in with the lips. Now this is always my favorite part. I usually do spend time more on my base and my lips than anything else. So I am going to line my lips here, and I'm using the MAC pencil in burgundy. I'm almost 100% sure of that. And then just lining it all over before using Sexy Motherfucker lip gloss in Plums Up. I usually do prefer lips to be glossy in the winter and in the spring, and at work especially, I don't know why. I very rarely use matte lipsticks at work, so this is what it looks like. And then it wasn't enough for me, so I went in with my Gerard Cosmetics lip gloss in Madison Avenue, and that's it. Before I finish, I just realized that I haven't put mascara in my lashes, so I'm going to do that now. I'm using this L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Sculpt Mascara because I couldn't find the other one, and I'm rushed. This is a bit dry, but it still does wonders for my lashes. It's quite cute, really. And now setting everything in place with the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Makeup Setting Spray in Jasmine. It smells so ravishing, and I haven't used it before, but I just decided to give it a go. I hope you like this look. This look is done now. This is the finished look. I've just put on my glasses so you can see how it looks with glasses on. It looks pretty good too. And I use this makeup a lot. I wear it a lot. The only thing that I would change is the glossy lips. Sometimes I wear a darker gloss, sometimes I wear a really light gloss. I also change my eyeshadows a lot, so I would use like a really light shade of brown, burgundy, anything which is matte. I really blend it into my skin, and you know, it doesn't take a lot of time for me. If it does for you, then you should omit this altogether and, you know, just do the smudged eyeliner, because that is my favorite for work. I very rarely do a wing liner. It's not that I don't do it, I very rarely do it. I love this kind of smudged look, and you know, nothing in this look is very perfect. It's not something that, you know, it's not photo shoot ready, or it's not an editorial look. This is just your everyday look. You can switch up the lip color if you're going out at night, right after work, you're going for a drink with friends. This makeup is so versatile and it stays put all day, at least for me, because I don't have very oily eyelids. I really hope you like this look, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.